I am Michael Marvin Samuels. Watch me cook easy, delicious jerk chicken on Jamaican food recipes.
Yeah, man!
Get 3 chicken parts, ready-made jerk seasoning, rosemary. For this recipe, use fresh herbs or you could use dried herbs, marjoram, and salt. Next, wash the fresh herbs clean. Get a big bowl or a container ready. Add some water into it. Sprinkle several drops of distilled white vinegar in the water. Use about 2 tablespoons. You could use 1 teaspoon or less salt instead. Dip the rosemary in and out of the water. Wash the rosemary's leaf good. Give the rosemary a proper rinse with fresh water. Use your hands with your fingers. Rub the rosemary's leaf clean and then put the rosemary on a piece of paper or paper towel. Allow the water to drain off the rosemary. Next, prepare vegetable seasonings. Put all seasonings one place. I am using this plate. This is dried marjoram. Measure 1 teaspoon of marjoram flakes and then put it on the plate. Put the marjoram flakes aside for now. Once the fresh rosemary is dried, remove the rosemary's leaf from the rosemary's stem. If you are unsure, do like me. And remember now, you could use dried rosemary flakes. Use a coffee grinder. Put the dried marjoram into the coffee grinder. Grind the marjoram flakes to powder for 40 seconds. Before you start cooking, wash your hands properly with soap and water until it suds, and then rinse it properly. After the marjoram flakes is grounded to powder, put the powdered herbs on the plate. This is just a tip. If you do not have a coffee grinder, another way to grind dried herbs to powder is put the herbs in the middle of your palm. Use your fingers from your other hand. Put it in your palm. Use your fingers to grind the marjoram flakes to powder. This way will work as well. If you are unsure, do like me. Use 1 tablespoon of fresh rosemary leaves. Put the rosemary leaves into the coffee grinder and then cover it properly. Remember now, you can use dried rosemary instead. Grind fresh rosemary leaves to fresh rosemary powder. Grind it for 40 seconds. This is fresh rosemary powder. I like to grind the fresh and the dried herbs together at the end. Grind the combined herbs for several seconds. After the time, unplug the coffee grinder. Remove the grounded fresh rosemary out of the coffee grinder. Put the grounded fresh rosemary powder on the plate as well. You might need to use a finger to remove the remaining rosemary out of the coffee grinder. Remove the remaining powdered herbs out of the coffee grinder. This is the grounded herbs. Put it aside and then go to the next step. Get a small bowl ready. Buy your favorite brand of ready-made jerk seasoning. Measure jerk chicken seasoning and then put it into the bowl. The rule is use 1 tablespoon of jerk seasoning per a chicken part. I am using a teaspoon. 3 teaspoons is equal to 1 tablespoon. For a a chicken wing, use 1 teaspoon of jerk seasoning. When you are measuring jerk seasoning, ensure to level off the spoon. Buy your favorite brand of ready-made jerk seasoning. Get mild or spicy jerk seasoning. I am using the mild jerk seasoning. Next, add the powdered seasonings on the jerk seasoning and then use a spoon. Mix it well. Mix it properly. Note: to add the herbs to the jerk seasoning is optional. You could just use the ready-made jerk seasoning. This is the easy, delicious jerked chicken seasoning. Cover it and then put it aside. The jerk seasoning might be salty. Therefore, use quarter between half teaspoon salt per a chicken part. So I am measuring 1 1/4 teaspoon salt. I am using sea salt. You could use any regular salt. Put the salt into a container and have it ready. Go to the next step. Prepare and then wash the chicken clean for cooking. Ensure the chicken parts are defrosted. If the chicken part is not defrosted, put it in some water for between 3 hours. Allow chicken to defrost. To clean the chicken properly, use your hands. With your fingers, rub the chicken clean. Put the defrost chicken parts into a bowl. Sprinkle several drops of distilled white vinegar on the chicken's parts. After that, pour some water in the bowl. Use about 2 tablespoons of distilled white vinegar. Use a sharp knife. Go between the bones. Remove clot blood. Trim anything that is not chicken's flesh. Use the knife. Rub the chicken's skin clean. If using chicken's thigh, pay special attention to the chicken's thigh. Go between the chicken's thigh, clean it properly. Trim fat. Throw off this dirty chicken water. Pour fresh running water in the bowl and then rinse the chicken properly. Use your hands with your fingers. Rub the chicken clean while it is rinsing. Put the cleaned chicken parts into a colander. Allow the water to drain off. Nevertheless, if you are in a hurry, do like me. Put the chicken part between your palms as if you're clasping it to remove excess water. Squeeze the chicken. If you're unsure, do like me. Put the cleaned, dried chicken parts into a clean, dried bowl. Go to the next step. Next, put the chicken parts on a chopping board. Use a knife. Look for and then trim off anything that is not chicken's flesh. You could do like me, trim off excess fat. But not too much. Do not remove the chicken's skin. When baking chicken, let the fat on the chicken stay. It will burn off by the end. Look on the chicken, see if it's cleaned properly. If you see chicken's feet on the breast, remove it. Look if the chicken leg is cleaned properly as well. Fold the chicken wing inward. Next, Add the salt on the cleaned chicken parts. Use your fingers. Coat the chicken parts with salt evenly. In other words, rub the salt on the chicken. If you are uncomfortable using your cleaned raw hands to prepare the chicken, use a cooking gloves instead. Next, add jerk seasoning on cleaned chicken parts. Now, use your hands with your fingers. Rub the jerk seasoning on the chicken part evenly. Ensure to coat each chicken part with jerk seasoning evenly. Rub the jerk seasoning between the chicken's skin. Ensure to put jerk seasoning on the chicken's bone. In other words, put plenty jerk seasoning on the chicken's bone. Not plenty, but the right amount. Rub the jerk seasoning in and on the chicken part and then massage it evenly. Put the chicken in the refrigerator. Allow it to marinate 24 hours. However, if you are in a hurry, you could just allow it to marinate for 2 hours. Nevertheless, 24 hours to overnight is best. This is seasoned jerk chicken. Cover it, cover the bowl. Keep the seasoned chicken in the refrigerator. Go to the next step. Put the rack on the last row in the oven and then preheat oven on 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Get a baking tray ready. You could use a baking dish instead. They might call it casserole dish. Put the seasoned chicken's breast right side down on the tray, meaning keep the bone part of the chicken's breast upward. Put the skin part of the chicken's breast down. If using a chicken's thigh, do the same. Put the chicken's leg on the baking tray. Fold the chicken wing inward. Use the chicken part. Rub out the remaining chicken seasoning that is in the bowl and then put it on the tray, right side up with the tip of the wing down. Keep the chicken's part at least an inch apart. Ensure the baking tray is dry, and it's best if you use a stainless steel baking tray. I am using this stainless steel pizza tray. Do not put oil on the baking tray. Put the seasoned chicken parts that are on the baking tray in the preheated oven. Put the chicken on the last row on the bottom. Keep the oven closed within the time. Set the timer for 45 minutes. After 10 minutes, this is the chicken in the oven. Keep the oven closed within the time. After 30 minutes, this is the chicken in the oven. Remember, keep the oven closed. After the time, remove the jerking chicken from the oven and then turn the oven's temperature on 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, use a cooking fork. Flip jerk chicken on the other side. It might be a little bit challenging to get the chicken off the tray, but flip the chicken. While flipping it, try not to rip off the chicken's skin. Nevertheless, be patient. Flip jerking chicken parts on the other side. After you did that, put the jerking chicken back into the oven on the last tray on the bottom. Allow the chicken to finish jerking 10 minutes more. Keep the oven closed within the time. After 5 minutes, the jerking chicken in the oven looks like this. After the time it's finished, remove the jerk chicken out of the oven. If you want the kitchen to cool fast, leave the oven door open halfway. If grilling jerk chicken, use this same method. This is easy, delicious jerk chicken. You should try making this jerked chicken yourself. You will enjoy eating it. You could eat jerk chicken alone. You could eat jerked chicken with rice. You could eat jerked chicken with a vegetable salad. We serve jerked chicken with sliced bread or festival, which is a type of fried dumpling. Easy, delicious jerk chicken. To serve this easy, delicious jerked chicken, put jerked chicken on a chopping board. Literally, use a board. Put a cooking fork in your left hand. In other words, juke the jerked chicken with the cooking fork. Hold it firm. Chop the jerked chicken breast in 3 pieces, such as this. If what I said is not clear, do like me. After that, put the chopped chicken on a plate. If you are selling jerk chicken, put it on a piece of foil paper. Put ketchup on the jerked chicken. The taste of this jerk chicken is juicy and flavorful. The powdered herbs that I put in the jerk seasoning spruce the flavor of this easy, delicious jerk chicken to another level, to a special level. The flavor of this easy, delicious jerked chicken is mild, spicy. This ingredient is for 3 chicken parts. Therefore, if you're cooking more, just add this ingredient to 3 chicken parts more. Until next time, me gone. Walk well.
Yeah, man.